Welcome to WAZ Words, episode number 6. Special shout out to my 17 subscribers, you wonderful, beautiful peoples. All those that come across this channel and this video today, well, may a special blessing follow you as well. Today we're going to talk about the hidden teamwork truth. There is a secret of championship teams that you have most likely never heard of before. Stand by and I will reveal what is in store. Within our consciousness lies a scientific fact that if we grab a hold of it, we will never lack. Let's talk about teamwork, some of the basic attributes, things you already know, but to set some foundation here. Trust, communication, listening, collaboration, setting goals, conflict resolution, the list goes on and on. We could talk about collective ownership, understanding one another, knowledge and respect and protocol. But those are attributes. How do we get to that point where that is the normal climate and culture of our organizations and the teams that we play on and the things that we're part of, that we are working towards similar goals for? How do we create that environment where we are all moving in that same direction without even having to think too much about it? I haven't told you anything you don't already know. You say, we know this. Tell me something new. Don't waste my time, WAZ Words. I could be out watching the birds. You know, this all came to me in the insight I'm going to share with you because someone had mentioned recently that great minds think alike. And I was like, you know what? Great minds do think alike, but if all those minds are thinking alike, are they one mind or are they all individual minds? I think that if we are all thinking in the same way, then we are connecting to the same consciousness. I believe that's a key to successful teamwork. Now that may be a key to it, but how do you get there? Well, teamwork gets a lot of fanfare. It's talked about often with lots of flair. Set objectives and work together, you will most certainly hear. But did you know there is an underlying foundation that we must adhere? A deeply buried truth that many leadership gurus kick away with their boot. I'm about to disclose the foundation of camaraderie. It's most likely something you have never heard, and it wasn't revealed to me in a book, or was it taught or learned? It's a spiritual principle of championship teams, a way of flowing that brings into manifestation a group's dream. Many winners have practiced it without knowing it's the secret of their success, but nonetheless, it sets them apart from the rest. Well, you waited long enough. I promise it won't be fluff, but a key to kingdom teamwork within us. Something like that. I'll do that line. Well, you waited long enough. I promise it won't be fluff, but a key to the teamwork kingdom within us. That's it. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's vibrational frequency. That's the connection to bring together a team into the same level of thought and consciousness to be successful. If I'm on frequency 88.2 and someone else on my team is on 89.2.5 and someone else is on 93.6, or whatever it happens to be, we're not going to be able to communicate properly. We're not going to be able to communicate at all. See, the frequency is the key. Leadership has to set that frequency and prepare the team members to know how to tune into that frequency. We set all the objectives and everything that goes into that, but the skill level and the ability to connect the frequencies amongst others through collective consciousness is what makes those championship teams. That's what I believe. I don't believe I'm the end-all be-all on anything, but like I said, this was revealed to me and it's really bearing witness, and I wanted to share it with you. So frequency, current changing direction, frequency. You know, it's a current that changes direction, right? So we all must be aware of how to flow with each other when the circumstances change. Reminds me of when I played basketball as a youth, and I still play now, you know, even 5 decades into this. And we had this one team when we were growing up, and we really understood each other well. I mean, I would know the pros and the cons and the skill level and all the other issues related to each individual player on the team. And I'd be coming up with the ball and on a fast break, and there was one particular player on the team, and him and I really connected well together. And I would know where he would go on the court, and he knew which way I would be going without me even talking to him, because we had been so aligned with the frequency and connected with the consciousness while on the court. You know, we had one main goal, which was to get to the basketball hoop and to score as a team. We have to be radiating at the same speed and the harmony and the flow. Reminds me of the beautiful alley-oop. You know, that alley-oop where they're all going and they're coming down and the guy throws the ball and the guy jumps at just the right time and grabs it. And oh, what a beautiful thing to see. Isn't that just a beautiful thing to see? That's harmony. That's vibrational frequency working together. Consciousness. Communication just isn't words only. It's understanding one another. Everyone measures each other's speed and adapts necessarily. The necessary interconnected complexities come together, and that speed that hurts connects as one. Reminds me of a high-level administrator that promoted me in one of the agencies I worked for. And he said, you need to understand what I would do in the same situation that you're in. Because if you know what I would do, you'll know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what method to do it in. Because we were interconnected. He was building a team because he had the connection between the frequencies and the connectedness and the consciousness. We understood each other. Not easy, I get it. So for this episode is synergy. The vocabulary word for this is derived from the Greek word son, which represents togetherness, and the other part of the word, ergon, synergy, which the word energy is derived from. Combined, we get the idea of a group coming together in unity by knowing, contributing to, and becoming coalesced as one. One thought, being on the same frequency, like that championship basketball team that flows in harmony. We've seen them through the ages. We've seen them in our generations grow up, how well they work together. How do you think they do that? They know each other. They're on that same level of frequency. They have the same goal while on that frequency. So, anyway, I decree that we will all grow in the knowledge and understanding of how vibrational frequency is interconnected with the success and or failure of our teams. May we have clarity of mind and how to learn the daily flow to connect to those frequencies that contribute to the successful outcome of the goals and objectives we've set. That we would know one another in a harmonic way that overcomes all obstacles. Well, thank you for your time. Here's an ending rhyme to give a tickle to your ear, because you know in my heart you're all so dear. Teamwork, T-E-A-M-W-O-R-K, the synergy of the sun that creates the energy so we collectively overcome. Study, learn, and meditate. Discover the deeper promise that will bring to pass your team's preordained fate. Winners are never only one in a team. That's because they are collectively energized by the same sun. And why we always have so much fun. If you benefited from this video, hit share, like, and subscribe. When you do, you'll be helping a YouTuber bring an uplifting vibe. If you have a prayer request, leave it in the comment section, and I will give it my utmost attention. I appreciate that you have partnered with me to bring to pass a better humanity.